guys, I am Mellow Seven. This is Football Manager 2018. We're in Bulgaria with PFK Montana, and it feels like it's been forever since I played this game. Not Football Manager, but since we played this save. Since the last episode was recorded, I've played a bunch of the Journeyman save, including having an off season and rebuilding a team from scratch. I've played some Darkest Dungeon, which you can check out. That should have gone up over the weekend. I've made a new series of RimWorld that's gone up as well. This game I'd kind of filmed a few in advance, and so it just feels like it's been forever. I actually had to go back and watch a little bit of the last video to see where the heck I was. So let's get into it. So we have played a few games since the first game of the season, which was this Cherno Morvarna here, which we lost 0-2. We followed that up with a win, 1-0. So very nice. We got the goal from Iliev there in the 61st minute. Litex Lovech, 2-0. Things were looking good for us. We got another goal from Iliev. We got a goal from Tanisov there in the 91st minute. Of course, team played pretty well. And then we just got destroyed by Ludogorets Razgrad. They got 4 goals. They scored right away in the 9th, got another one in the 37th, another one at the 55. It's 3-0. We managed to just kind of squeak one in garbage time. And then they got a penalty minute in the 93rd minute. So we're going to have some of those, right? This is our first year up. We're going to get beat down occasionally. So I'm not terribly worried about it. You can see nobody played really, really absolutely terrible. We have a 6 there, a couple 6s there, 6-1 and 6-2. But, nobody's in the 5s. We still had a 6-9 too. So we weren't garbage. We were just outclassed. Then we had this game against Slava Sofia. We could have won this one. We had a goal disallowed very, very early. And you can see Kolev never recovered from it. Was it a disallowed, or I think it was a missed penalty shot is actually what it was. Well, I'm trying to remember now. No, it was a header on a special teams. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this. It was a corner kick. He got a header on it, but it was called back for offsides. I think that goal would have turned things around. That would have boosted him. He would have been happier. He would have played better. We would have been up 1-0. I think we could have had a chance to win that one. As it is, we didn't. I believe they got their goal like 2 minutes after that in the 30th, and then they got a penalty kick in the 66th minute to kind of seal the deal for us. Again, we weren't bad. You can see Iliev got a 7.1. If we could have kept our defense a little happier, and I really think this would have made the difference. I think we could have won that one. So we have CSK Sofia today. They're currently in 13th place, so they're not doing spectacular either. We are at home. It's televised. Hopefully that all adds up to good things for us. Let's see where we stand because I don't remember. We're in 11th. So they're in 13th. So we don't have a lot of teams underneath us. We do need to beat the teams that we have a chance to beat. All we're looking for is nothing, right? We don't have any expectations for Parva Liga. We're supposed to reach the second round here in the Kupa na Bulgaria, and we did get Maritza coming up here. Not for another month exactly. It's August 26th. So next month on the 26th, and you can see Maritza here. They are part of the 2 levels down from us now. So that big group of V Futbolna. So they're happen to be in the Plovdiv. But anyway, so we did get a reasonable draw for that. So hopefully we'll get to there. Let's check to see what's going on here. Apparently we got somebody in as a loaner. We picked up Antonio Georgiev. I don't remember if this is me or if this is most likely this is our youth development guy who's scouring the rosters for players of the future. But he looks like a pretty decent player of the future, to be honest, as far as I can tell. He's just a loanee. So maybe it was me. Maybe I did look for him. Interestingly enough, I brought him in without a lot of scouting, clearly, which tells me it's more the assistant, the general manager. I honestly don't remember. Hopefully it wasn't me. Hopefully I didn't get this kid on a loan deal while drunk one night. It was like a late Saturday night, and I was, what can I do? And I made a call to a GM drunk and managed to get a player. I don't know. Let's take a look at our tactics, see if we can remember why we might need him. I don't see him on the team yet, so clearly he hasn't shown up yet. This is the team we had last time, or I had set up last time. We do have a little bit of communication here between Koko and Kolev, which is great. Itov and Yordanov, that seems to be building up. Iliev, of course, is playing our striker for us. And just to remind us who Iliev is, you guys probably remember, but I don't. Now, he's not too bad, but, you know, that youngster that we brought in looks every bit as good that we got on as a loanee for our mid-center there. So this is the deal right now. Now, we could... Ruslan... Chev. You know, realistically, the best player we have on the bench right now is still Antonov as a striker, so we're going to have to make sure we do a fair job of rotating them through, although he is listed as a rotation player versus a key player. I think we're doing okay with this. First team, we've got a lot of those, and we've got 2 key players. So key players, we're doing okay. The first team, we probably maybe have 1 or 2 more than we probably should. Let's take a look at our dynamics really quickly. Match cohesion's average, locker room atmosphere is poor. We have lost a couple games. That's probably it more than anything else. I do have 2 clubs in the team that are unhappy. Evgeny Alexandrov wants to leave for first team soccer, and he feels that there's a lack of depth in the midfield, although we might have just addressed that. So maybe we fix that one. Evgeny, I believe, is our backup goalkeeper. Yes, he is. So I don't know why backup goalkeepers who are he's not even needed. So we've said he could go away at any time. It bothers me that the player we're trying to dump is the one bringing down our mood, but it is what it is. And we do have good leadership support, though. So, and we should. I mean, we built this save such that I should be okay, right? We made me the appropriate level for the club. We've given me this favorite. We made me a favorite person of the club for my playing time, all that sort of stuff. So that's fine. So let's play a game, because frankly, I don't remember enough of what's going on to talk too much more about this. Chernomor Varna lost to Lokomotiv Plovdiv here. Litex Lovech, I think, is going to have a tough season. We beat them, but they came up with us, right? So we don't expect them to have a spectacular season. Botev lost as well. So match preview. I'm going to turn down my speakers here really quick. Yeah, they come into this in even worse form than us. We're in fair, they're in poor. The biggest issue we have is that I don't remember what I'm doing. I assume we're going to go with this. Let me reduce this really fast and make sure everybody's okay form and fitness wise. I'm not leaving any. We've played so few games. You can see I'm not leaving any chances on the table, but you can see Antanisov played really well. He did get the goal in that one game. But you can see most of his 7-7-2 last 5 is from probably preseason or from last season, to be honest. I guess we can check that, right? Let's see if we can figure that out. History, reports, form, maybe? Yeah, I don't know where we got the 7-7-2. We're not seeing it here, right? 6-4, 6-7-3, 7-5, 7-1. That does not add up to a 7-7-2 for last 5, unless this one we're not seeing on the screen here is just spectacular. But whoops, we're no longer, there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know what that last one is. It's too far back. Oh well, is what it is. Let's submit team, see what's going on. It takes so much less time to play this save than the journeyman save, just because there's so much fewer. You know, it probably takes 3 to 4 times longer to just work your way through the game on the other one. Talk to team, they're low spirits. Today's the day. Set opposition instructions. We'll see if anybody's one-footed or anything. No, they seem to be fairly decent as far as that goes. I think we should tightly mark Roland Alberg. Let's take a look at him. Does he have any speed? 12 and 12, but he's not so crazy that he's going to run away from us. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Let's go ahead. Whoops. Let's go ahead and see about tightly marking Roland Alberger. There we go. And hit OK. See what's going on. Oh, tunnel. We got an interview. Both teams come into this important. Great opportunity. Find or focus. Yeah. Since I don't remember, let's knock this down a little bit and this down a little bit. I did knock it up a little bit for the four corners. Let's make sure that we do actually have replay events, that it did not turn them all off. Let's look at a few other things. Let's look at goals. Maybe penalty appeals and red cards. How about that? Let's do that for our playthrough. Let me know what you guys want to see. If there's something specifically that I'm watching or not watching that you would like, it would be, you know, you guys are the one watching. Let me know what you want to see as far as replays go. It's entirely possible I'm doing it wrong. Pretty slow start to this game so far. They've had one shot. Looks like probably off of a corner. It must have been on target, but it wasn't a chance or anything. They have been dominating possession. And there we go. We're starting to get some shots in there. We're not really, I don't think, designed for possession with kind of the three players up front a little bit isolated. You know, we're really hoping just to capitalize on some mistakes. Having said that, they're not playing very well. I think I'm going to knock us up to a control, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more, although maybe that's a mistake because they're so far up on possession as it is. We got lucky there. They send a corner in. Fans are out in force here, though. Maybe I should probably stay on back here. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Coco's got the corner. Feeds it into Yordanov. Oh, my gosh. What a finish by Yordanov. Oh, wow. That was a spectacular strike. Let's see. One more time here. Coco in. Yordanov. Oh, just a beautiful first touch was all it took, right? Just slam that one away. That's what we need, right? Just hang in there, absorb, you know, a little bit of an attack, although CSK Sofia, despite the fact that they've had a lot of possession, haven't really had spectacular chances, although they have had one clear cut and a half chance amongst all that, which is more chances that we generate, but mostly they're just generating possession. And that's fine. We can live with that. Well, let's see. Keep it up. I think that's fine. Man, Iliev has not played spectacular this game. He hasn't been terrible, so it's kind of a hard decision, but I think I'm going to put Antonov in just to give him a shot here. We've got one goal. We got it from our midfield, but, you know, is what it is. We've got shots, but only 2 of the 5 have been on target, so this could be dangerous. Let's get ahead on it. It rolls through. Is that going to be a penalty? Oh, my gosh, Dimov. We can't afford that stuff, buddy. There's like 6 of... Oh, it was accidental. It was accidental. That was garbage. He was just in a crowd and he fell over. It didn't look like there was any real attempt. Nobody hacked him. He just falls down. See, look at that. So we must have got the extra replay because it was... It was a penalty, so we got it, and we probably got another one for complaining about it, would be my guess. Appealing it, whatever you want to call it. And then we get to see the replay of the kick. Okay. So 1-0. I think I'm just going to encourage. I think we'll start with that. You know, with poor morale, you're better off with encouragement than yelling. And my nose, I think I've got mustache hair that grows up in your nose and really, really bugs you, and then it wants to keep going, curling up instead of curling down, you know. Oh, wait, now they're really beginning to put something on, so I think I'm going to demand more. We really do need to win some of these games against the lower teams, because if we don't, I mean, this is all we got, right? We're not expected to stay up, but at the same time, it'd be nice if we did, right? There we go, that's nice, good job. Dimov gets that one, feeds it up. Antonov has it. Yordanov. Coco. What's Coco? Coco just takes it across the middle. We feed it across to Sergey. That's nice. This is the first time we're really seeing our wingers. You know, we haven't really had any highlights, and it looks like it's probably going to be a counterattack highlight. Man, we're just not doing a good job of getting the ball up to our guys. We're not able to get through the midfield, it doesn't look like, and that's a beautiful finish there. Just left him open there. I think maybe we need to do something tactics-wise, where we bring some people in, whether we move our defensive midfielder up to an attacking midfielder. I don't know. We need some way to connect better. Maybe we move our fullbacks up to, some wingers so that they're running forward a little bit. I mean, you can see here, this is a team that we should generate chances on. And not only are we not getting chances, we're unable to keep any possession against a bad team. So where maybe for a really good team, it's okay to just sit back and pray we get a chance. Against a team like this, we need to be able to maintain a little bit more possession and have a reasonable chance. We shouldn't be losing this one 3-1, which we almost were. I think we're going to go ahead and go to tactics right now and kind of see what we can do. I mean, I feel like somehow we're missing a disconnect between here and here. Now, we are supposed to clear the ball to the flanks, and clearly that's not happening. Or if it is, we're still unable to do anything. But we're not seeing much of that. Let's take a look at the analysis real fast. And we're getting it to the right side. We're not getting it to the left side at all. So we're kind of sitting here, but you can see we're not able to push forward. Everybody's back. The only person we have up is him, and so we're not able to get the ball to him in a position where he can hang on to it. And that's a little bit disappointing because now, granted, he's playing as an inside forward, so he's supposed to cut in, but he's not cutting in. He's staying back here. Maybe if we move these guys up to attack, let's see if that is able to get us a little bit more connection there. Maybe we'll even put Yordanov on attack. See if we can get him forward. We're sitting him back a little bit. Let's try that. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but it's worth taking a look at. But clearly, if we're not going to carry the ball past the halfway point, we're not going to score goals. And at the moment, we're not getting it to our striker. It doesn't really matter who the striker is. It's just not working. Now, I'm a little bit leery about putting more people on attack, but if we don't go forward, clearly we're never going to be able to get stuff to Antonov or Iliev up there. There we go. They're beautiful. Oh, that was a chance created because Sergei actually did come farther up, whereas before he was sitting back a little bit farther. So is that a good sign? I don't know. I mean, this is a case where we want to be fairly defensive, but at the same time, we have to get close enough. Oh, that was beautiful. Sergei again getting a chance. I'm a lot happier with this right now. Like I said, we may still lose this match, but at least we created a couple of chances here at the end. Well, okay, so it's not giving us any chances, but we created some shots by pulling some people up. We're actually got a highlight. So this is going to be an interesting challenge for us. Like I say, there's no expectation that we play up more. Oh, that was unlucky. So I'm not 100% sure how we fight our way out of this. Let's take a look at the analysis a little bit and see if we see any more movement up front. A little bit, maybe. I mean, we see him moving up, I think, a little bit more. Maybe we see a little bit more. We're touching the box here, so maybe that inside forward's cutting in. It's hard to tell. It looks like these two are up a little bit, whereas I think last time they were back here. Granted, it was only the last 20 minutes of the match. So that's something I think that we need to take a look at and see how we can do. I'm going to say it was one of those days. I don't really feel that way, but I also feel that maybe it's more my fault than their fault at this point. So I think for now, I'll go ahead and leave the match. I think I need to go back and take a look at our tactics. We do have that youngster brought in. That puts us in 12th place. I'd like to avoid relegation. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do it this season. If we drop, I think we'll be in a good place to come back up, assuming we can keep our players. If we've got to have a team meeting already. Now, this is kind of silly because, to be honest, this is a team that even our owners don't expect us to even fight against relegation, right? We didn't even get that. So for everybody to come in and say, oh, we're all down because we're in a relegation place. Things haven't been going our way. Okay. This may be the biggest challenge for us this season, is just maintaining morale. In my Journeyman League, I have specifically kind of shied away from staying with teams when they got promoted, partly because those teams, I believe, exceeded expectations, right, where they were. That there was a little bit of luck involved. that maybe some of it was tactics. Maybe some of it was my fault that we got promoted when we shouldn't have. But part of it was taking advantage of lower league play. And when you get up, a lot of those options disappear. And so you can no longer you can't count on the other side making mistakes and capitalizing on them. And so I haven't played this type of save this year on Football Manager 2018, where we're that team that just got promoted. So it's going to be an interesting challenge for us. Locker room atmosphere is good after that because we had the team meeting. Match cohesion's coming up. Locker room support is still good. Maybe we need to see about these two. We did bring somebody else in, but what we're going to do now is we got about equal good and bad there. I don't know what he's talking about. We've got 7, 6, 6. We're a little bit weak here on the wings. We've got a lot of people up here, but I don't think we're really that poor. I mean, look at our depth chart right here. I think we have depth. We're not. It's depth comparable to us. It's not depth necessarily comparable to the rest of the Parva Liga. But anyway, we'll see how it comes a bit. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got suggestions, love to hear them. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you don't. As usual, don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. And we will see you next time. Cheers.